Hey everybody, this is Joanne from Texas coming to you from my iPad. So if I don't know where I'm looking, then sorry. Um I woke up with a severe headache this morning about 5:30. So I didn't weigh. I didn't really care to weigh. Didn't care anything about it. So I didn't weigh. So I don't know. But I'm on P3 day, probably like day 6 or 7, something like that. Uh, yeah, day 7. Yesterday, I was the same as the day before, and the same as the day before that. I was point 2 above LIW. Um, I thought I was getting over my cold, but now I've kind of got the stuffiness back, and I think that's what caused the headache. I have a tumor that is dead. It's called an acoustic neuroma. And back when I was 45, so it's been 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with acoustic neuroma. An acoustic neuroma is a tumor that is normally benign that grows out of your ear, and it happens to be my right ear, through the nerves in my face, and it hits my brain. The tumor does, and mushroomed. Kind of looks like a mushroom. And anyway, long story short, every now and then, if the weather's going to change or something like that, I still get really bad headaches like I did when I was first diagnosed with it. So I think that's the headache I had this morning. I got off the medication. I was having spasms in this side of my face that would close this eye, and this lip would go up like that, and the muscle would just contract, and it would hold that way and hold that way, and then it would release, and I almost looked like Popeye the Sailor. I was on that medication, which is for seizures, but it was a miracle worker on me, because you can imagine going down the street and getting one of those Popeye syndromes while you're driving. Yeah, that happened to me. And it really freaks you out. So anyway, the medicine was a miracle for me, but it put weight on me. And because at the time that they found the tumor, I was still overweight, but I was probably about 220 pounds, is what I'm figuring. And I gained up to 278. Now, I'm not saying it was all the medicine, but he told me that I would. It's the reason why he really didn't want to put me on the medicine, even though he knew that's what I needed, is because he knew that it was going to put weight on me. And there was another medicine that he refused to put me on because he said it really would put even more weight than this one would on me. So anyway, Peggy was talking about what determined us going HCG. Well, the last time I went to my neurosurgeon, I had a really bad bout of claustrophobia going into the MRI, and I had to be drugged. And the reason why is because I was getting too big for the machine. And he likes the closed MRI because that's what I had from the very beginning, and it shows a better picture. And so I had, the last time I went into one of those machines, they had to put bumper guards on me because I was touching the machine. And they didn't want me to get hurt by that. I don't know. I didn't ask any questions. And when they would bring me out, I couldn't get up. You know, they had to help me up. And that was my non-scale victory the last time I went, is I could actually get up by myself. Anyway, I complained to my neurosurgeon that I wanted to start using the open MRIs. And he said, I mean, he got, you know, neurosurgeons don't have much of a personality. And I'm sorry if your husband is a neurosurgeon, if you're one, but mine did not have much of a bedside manner. And so he just said, you've got to lose weight. That's all there is to it. When you come in and have your next MRI in 2 years, you had better have lost weight. You know, I'm not messing around with you. And he just flat told me, I'm fat, you need to lose weight. You know, my daughter was fixing to tell him off because she took me that day, because he pretty much has a little bit of a gut on him, but he's in good shape. Anyway, the reason why I'm telling you this is because that right there made me so upset that I was determined that when I went back that I was going to have lost weight and not have such a phobia about the MRI machine. Not only that, all of my family is diabetic, and my grandfather died of diabetes. My mother died of complications from diabetes. My sister passed away from several things, but one being diabetes. My other sister is borderline diabetes, and she's the one that's going through the transition right now on losing weight. I was nearly borderline diabetic. And I've just seen my family go through too much, and I didn't want to. And on top of all this, I had quit smoking. So, yeah, cigarettes, they don't tell you this, but does control your appetite. And when I got off that nicotine, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Hold on. Okay. Then I ballooned up too. So I had so many things against me that I had a fatty liver. My triglycerides were up. I was on high blood pressure medicine, and I even had a stroke. When my blood pressure first went up, it just went up like that. And I mean, before it was like low, low, low. Even though I was bigger, it was really low. It was like 118, 119, 116 over, 60 something. And then all of a sudden, one day it shot up to 200 over 100, and I had a little mini stroke. And so I was on blood pressure medicine. I was on cholesterol medicine. I was on everything. So for me, like Peggy had said, it's for my health. I don't want to die because of something I could have helped. And I can help my liver. I can help my blood pressure. I can help my cholesterol. I can lose the weight. And so that's what I am doing. I have lost, I weigh 201. So I have lost 77 pounds in a year and 4 months. And I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. And you know, I am not someone that looked in the mirror and said, oh my God, you're just an awful person because you're fat, or you're an awful person because, you know, you don't look good in your clothes. I always look good in my clothes, honey. I don't care how big I was. That was just me. I was always the best dressed fat girl around. And proud of it. And I never, even though I knew I was fat, I never thought of myself as fat. Oh, I don't know if that's good or not. You know, it's not like I looked in the mirror and go, oh man, you're skinny. No, I knew I was fat. You know, but I still loved me, and I love me now. I don't love me any different. I don't look in the mirror and say, oh my gosh, now that you're skinnier, I'm going to love you more. No, no, I still love myself the way I did then. But I feel better, and I feel like I am doing a service to myself and my family for being healthy, so they don't have to take care of me when I get older. I mean, I'm 57. I don't want them having to take care of me, you know, or put me in a nursing home or whatever because of my health. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just craziness. And I am crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Anyway, this is 12 minutes and it's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. So that's it for me. And I hope that everybody will think long and hard when they start doing the HCG diet before they cheat again. Because if you're trying to lose weight, this is the best way to do it that I have found. And if you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat yourself out of losing the weight and doing it for better health or vanity reasons or however way you're doing it. And like Peggy said, this is for life for me. I don't want to be on HCG forever. And like she said, could I ever use it if I, you know, gained 5 pounds or 10 pounds or tried to lose more fat or whatever once I get to go? Sure. But I don't want, I mean, I'm too stubborn. And I think Peggy and I are like in that way. We don't want to re-lose weight we've already lost. And so I have been, this is going to be round number 8 for me next time I go on round. And I have never cheated. And I can swear to you, I have never cheated. So, and I don't want to re-lose the weight. I want to lose this, and I want to go on maintenance, and I want to live my life, and I want to come back and visit y'all. But I want to move on, you know, and go out into the world, and you know, not have to diet. So. Anyway, all right, well, that's enough preaching, and just wanted you to know a little bit about me for anybody that doesn't know. So, my tumor is fine. I have hearing loss in this ear. I have numbness over here. You know, I sometimes drool at night because this is numb, you know. But and I have constant ringing in my ear. But you know what? I'm alive, and I'm here, and God gave me His grace to make that tumor benign, and kind of maybe put a, you know, stop and smell the roses on me, because, you know, I would get stressed out a lot. Now, I don't get stressed out as much, so I think that was a lesson learned for me. Plus the stroke that I had at the same time. That was God telling me, stop. Smell the roses. And slow down. Take care of you. All right. Talk to you later. Love all y'all. Bye.